Hello world, I'm Chris Pirillo and you're watching another live Q&A with you and me. I do one of these every weekday. Very happy to do that. My patrons, aka the Super Nomies, get tons of bonuses, including this video ahead of time and without ads. Everybody else, of course, gets to hear what it is that's bouncing around in my brain. iOS 9. Right now, it's not even a thing. It's a rumor. Has obviously not been released, or if that's not obvious, it's not out yet. But I'm excited about it, if only because, yes, it's a new OS from Apple, or will be at some point in the future. Whether it's called iOS or 9, I really don't know, and that's not the point. I don't usually talk about rumors, and if you know me at all, you know that's true. I don't talk about rumors. But much like Microsoft came around eventually with Windows 10, realizing that Windows 8 was not exactly what they wanted it to be, and I tried to explain to many people that Windows 8 was not going to be what I thought they wanted it to be, and it ended up being true. So I was kind of right about Windows 8. I was right about Vista, I was right about Millennium Edition, I was right about iOS 7, and I'll be proven right about iOS 8 with iOS 9. Big if, this rumor is true. I don't like talking about rumors, if only because I don't want to fuel speculation, but it would make sense. This rumor would fit. Moreover, the person reporting this rumor, again, is someone who is very, very well trusted, and most of the things that he has reported on in the past have ended up coming to fruition, meaning that he may have talked about it when it was a rumor, and then it ended up being true. Mark Gurman from 9to5Mac is pretty much my only trusted rumor source. Not that I listen to rumors, not that I put a lot of credibility behind rumors, but it is said, or has been said now by Mark, reported as a rumor, again, got to be careful about that, don't believe it, it's not truth yet, that iOS 9 is pretty much going to be a bug fix release. That's all I wanted it to be. That's what I want iOS 9 to be. I've been saying it since iOS 7, going, really? This is from Apple? And then iOS 8, really? You couldn't have fixed problems? And I've taken my lumps, just like I took lumps from people who wanted Windows 8 to be awesome, and maybe for some it was, but, the market kind of said, not so much. And it's not that the market said that iOS 7 or iOS 8 was bad. It's just that a lot of people, canaries in the coal mine, really knew that Apple had slipped in terms of quality control. Now, if you've never perceived that as a problem, if you've never had an issue with iOS 7 or 8, okay, cool. That's awesome. Congratulations. You don't see the same things I do. I see a lot of problems, and I'm not the only one. So, for this rumor to come out from a trusted source, for this to happen, it just kind of, it doesn't make me want to say I told you so. It just makes me not feel so crazy. Because as much as I might see some of these things, and other people don't, it gets a little maddening. It gets a little maddening all the time when I throw something out there saying, this is just, this is not a great experience. It's not as good as it could be. And I've said that about iOS 7 and iOS 8. So I've said, and I've gone on record by saying that if iOS 9 had no new features, and the only thing they rolled out with iOS 9 was a series of bug fixes and addressing performance issues, I'd be happy. And this, according to the rumors, not exactly what they're going to do, but it's going to be a massive cleanup, according to the rumor. I'm very happy about that. It's the only thing I want to see in iOS 9 people have been asking, even though I've already answered this question, and now I've pretty much answered it again and again, and I'm very, very happy about this rumor, and hope it comes true. God, I hope it comes true. Here's the thing. If you don't perceive any bugs in iOS 7 or iOS 8, then you're still going to like iOS 9. But if you've had issues like the rest of us have, you're going to like iOS 9. If the rumor is true. I always have to kind of underscore it with that and remind people it's a rumor, because I don't like talking about rumors. I really genuinely don't. But it would make sense that this would happen, because I think Apple realizes they've kind of been slipping as far as quality control has gone over the past few years. I'm not talking about hardware necessarily. I'm talking specifically in the realm of software. Developers and I would say alpha bloggers have pretty much said the same things I've been saying. So I don't feel as crazy, but knowing that this is a possibility makes me feel even less crazy than I was feeling less crazy about before. No one wants to feel like you're, the odd person out, right? I perceive things, and I say things, and some people say, you gotta quit bashing. No. No. If you have a problem with the way something's happening and you can document, hey, look, this is the way the company's doing it, and this is screwed up, like all the various keyboard issues. Hell, I told you the other week, my wife thought she was having problems with the keyboard or the landscape portrait rotation on her phone, new phone, because she dropped it too much. And I'm not making fun of her. I'm saying that is how the average person thinks. And so she's blaming herself for a problem that is clearly Apple's. Problems no more. That's the only feature I want in iOS 9, and I hope this rumor comes true. I honestly, I'll take a few new features, sure, but just make it solid. Give me a perf boost, man. I don't think anybody would complain about that. If they work the code such that, let's say, everything across the board gets, an X% performance boost, and bugs get patched and fixed, and all these UI glitches get addressed. I don't mind flat design if it's executed well. But I don't think Apple executed flat design very well across the board. It's just not cohesive. In some places, it's incoherent. It's just been sloppy. So, iOS 9, if the rumor is true, will basically, once again, kind of point the direction of, I guess Chris was right with iOS 7 and iOS 8, which is why Apple's kind of going back and, doing this with iOS 9, even though they're not really going back. I don't feel bad at all. I'm not going to sit there and say I told you so. I'm just saying, a little bit of perspective, people, if it turns out to be the case. I was correct about what I said about Windows 8, and I will be proven correct about 7 or 8 if 9's rumors are true. That's good. I like to build trust with people, which is why I have to say again, it's a rumor. People who spread rumors generally are not people you could trust if they don't say, hey, look, this is a rumor. Mark Gurman is batting, and I think this is the correct term in sports ball, batting 1,000, or pretty close to it. So he's someone I trust. I trust him, specifically him and his name. When he puts his name on something, I trust him. Because I've got perspective. I got a history with him. That's difficult to say. Sometimes with YouTube videos or a tweet, you're only as good as the last thing you published. People sometimes forget. It's convenient to forget what someone may have said in terms of history or perspective. I've even come back and explained or over-explained, really, when I've made mistakes in the past. And I have. I've definitely made my lion's share of mistakes. No, not mine lion's share. A lion's share of mistakes. I will own up to them. But I'm telling you, man, Apple needs to get back onto the quality control ball. That's what I need them to build down there. I don't need them to build a mothership campus building. I need bug fixes. And they have the money to be able to hire the engineers, unless another company is hiring them away. Tesla. Sorry. A little choked up there. I got a little something in my throat. Allergies, I think, is what that was. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for asking the question of me. I do appreciate your support. At this point, however, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, even though I totally screwed up my end sign there. You to your own devices.